Oh yeah.
There are just 2 island torches left to win.
The teams take on their most terrifying challenge yet, aboard the Shattered Skull.
Wait for me.
But as the ship sways beneath them, which team will be brave enough to win the island torch? Hi, I'm JK and welcome to Escape from Scorpion Island. And with only 3 days to go, things are really hotting up. Who will win the race to escape? Will it be Sting? Will it be Claw? Or will it be Venom? Today, the island is bringing them aboard this mysterious pirate ship for another adrenaline-fueled challenge. But why are they putting themselves through this? On the final day, only one team will get off the island because the race to escape is almost impossible. Their only hope is to collect these island torches. They hold a secret power, the power of light. Whichever team wins the most island torches will have the best chance of winning the final challenge, because the adventurers will be in darkness.
The island torches are their only hope of escape.
Each day our teams face not one but 2 challenges. First, it's the Eliminator. Winning that takes them through to Double Jeopardy, and then they battle it out for that all-important island torch. At the moment, Team Sting are in the lead with 6 island torches. Claw have 5 island torches. And Team Venom only have 1. But who will win today? There are only 2 island torches remaining. So what has the island got in store for our adventurers today?
The shark-infested waters of Scorpion Island have been visited once again by the deserted pirate ship, the Shattered Skull. This time, the teams are going aboard for a massive test of endurance and bravery. The adventurers will be way up in the rigging, crossing the length of the ship, using nothing more than rope, fearlessness, and absolute faith in their teammates. It's gonna be a heart-stopping experience, and of course, the one thing they need to keep saying to themselves over and over is, don't look down.
Braving the heights of Don't Look Down for Team Claw. It's Tyson and Oliver.
They'll be pitted against Team Venom, Assad, and Jeremy.
Remember, only one of these teams will go on to play against Team Sting in Double Jeopardy later on. Welcome, teams, to the Eliminator. Welcome, Claw.
Hi.
Everyone all right?
Yeah. We're a bit, nervous about the challenge, but we think we can do it and we think we can win.
Tyson, are you nervous?
Very. I think more nervous than Oliver. I've got a few butterflies in my stomach, so just hope I can pull through and make my team proud.
Are you looking forward to this Eliminator because Claw's past reputation isn't that good?
Well, we were down and then we were up, then we were down, and then we went back up, and now we're starting to go down again. But me and Tyson want to bring it back up again for the final challenge.
And just remind us, how many island torches do you have at the moment?
5.
Do you want more?
Yes.
Hello, Venom.
Hey.
Assad, how are you today?
I'm feeling fine. I'm ready to go, do the challenge.
Assad, how do you feel right now standing on this mysterious pirate ship?
I feel all ready and exciting, and I just want to do the challenge and hopefully win.
We're surrounded by water.
Yeah.
Would you say you're good with water?
I think I'm over it. I mean, the last challenge that I've done when I had to swim, I think I didn't really know that I could have done it, but I just did it, and then I just said that, oh, I'm okay with water now, so.
The next challenge is called Don't Look Down. What do you think it involves? Do you think it involves water?
No, I think it involves heights. That's what I think, and I just love heights.
Good with heights?
You're really good.
So the other night at the Island Fire, you said that you and Assad were the dream team.
Yep.
Have you woken up this morning still thinking that?
Yeah, well, we got 1 torch, Claw's got 5, so we have to win today, and we're never going to give up. We're going to do it today.
So then, Claw and Venom, you understand if you win the Eliminator, you go through to Double Jeopardy. Now, obviously, Sting bypassed the Eliminator because they won the last challenge, which means they will be watching your every move. So maybe you'd like to have a think about whether or not you want to give away too many secrets, maybe hold something back. If you lose the Eliminator, you go back to camp with nothing. Claw, do you understand?
Yes.
Venom, do you understand?
Yes.
Brilliant. The only thing standing in between them and Double Jeopardy is Don't Look Down.
Claw and Venom will each have 5 minutes to attempt to race up the rigging and then make their way across terrifyingly high cables, kicking marker skulls as they go. It's going to take real physical strength and massive levels of trust too, because when the adventurers are up on the cables, the only thing between them and an epic fall is each other. And whichever team has got the furthest when the time runs out, wins.
Teams, you now know what Don't Look Down involves. I think it's time for a team talk. Go for it.
Right from day one, Oliver and Tyson in Claw have had a great friendship.
Tyson's really cool. He's probably one of my best friends in Team Claw.
Fat head, big nose.
This challenge needs trust, so hopefully their strong bond will get them through. But when they're in the game, their competitiveness can be explosive.
Never let go, not once. I never let go.
I didn't let go, and then you let go and it slipped in my hand.
I never let go.
Will they keep their cool in this nail-biting challenge? Assad and Jeremy could be a good partnership,
Me and Jeremy are quite a dream team.
but have both been up against it in previous high-wire challenges. Falling off in triple-decker. Being part of the losing team for Venom in high-risk, high-wire. But they do trust each other.
This week I'd like to vote for Assad, because he's been a really good friend to me lately.
But now I'm going to be voting for Jeremy, because every time when I'm sad or when I miss my parents, he's always there to tell me, Assad, don't worry, we can do this, and he's always there to support me.
Will this be the challenge they succeed in?
Right, teams, time for talk is over. Gather back round. It looks like you pretty much know what you're going to do. Claw, are you ready?
Ready!
Venom, are you ready?
Ready!
It's time to prepare for action. This is the Eliminator.
First up for Claw, it's Tyson and Oliver.
Claw, are you ready?
Ready!
3, 2, 1, go!
And they're off.
Come on, Tyson.
They're racing up that rigging, and that's especially quick work from Oliver.
Come on, Ty. Come on. We can do this.
Just look how tall that mast is. It must be really frightening up there. Oh, and Oliver's made it to the top.
Claw, look how fast you're moving already! Come on, Claw, come on, Tyson!
Yep, and Tyson's made it as well.
Yeah, get through there.
It must be so unsteady at the top of the mast, with the sea swaying below them.
It's nice and tight. Put your foot on it.
Oh, don't slip now!
Hands.
This is where it gets really hard. The only way they can stay up on the cables is to lean in against each other. Would you trust any of your friends to hold you up?
Grab hold. Nice and high.
You can hear the desperation in their voices.
Let go now. Good. Now push against each other. Slide your thing. Right, high hands. High hands. Wait for me. Wait for me. High. Hands high. Hands high. Hands high.
Remember, they have to kick the marker skulls across as they move along the cables, which is only going to make it harder to balance.
You're gonna let go. You're gonna let go.
Oliver is really taking the lead here.
Hands higher. That's better. Wait, don't kick your skull.
He seems confident, but they're looking wobbly.
Hands higher.
Oh! Oh dear. After all that, Oliver's down. Oliver lost his balance, had to step on the central cable, and took a tumble. That means it's back to the start for Claw.
Right, you ready? Hands high. Your hands high. Link. Don't like lean back. Lean forward. Lean forward. That's better. We're getting along. Stop. Don't slow down for me. At the same speed.
Tyson is not looking comfortable.
Stop. No.
I
Hands
think
high.
he's slightly nervous, but Ollie is trying to calm him down, prepare him. It's quite high up there, you know.
Come on. Yes, we're doing it. We're doing it.
Come on, guys, more than halfway!
Stay, stop.
Oh, this is looking wobbly.
Hold.
They're off!
Oh.
Tyson's been looking nervous, but once again it's Oliver who causes the problem just beyond the halfway point. He loses his footing, falls back, and drags Tyson off. So it's back to the start again, and the question is, have they got enough time to go even further?
Leaning in. We can do it. Stop. Slow down. Take your time. Hands higher. And I'm leaning in. 1, 2, 3. Left.
They're going really quickly now. They've already got to the skulls, which mark how far they reached last time. But oh, Tyson's leaning worryingly far forward. Yep, they're down. Despite the fall, they seem to be loving this.
Come on.
Another big fall, but at least it came after their record crossing. There is so little time left that is almost certainly the distance that Venom will have to try to beat.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Game over.
It's okay, that's fine. We got there.
It sounds really easy, yeah, I'll just push against you, push against me, and we'll run across the wire like 100-meter sprint. But I don't think it went like that. I think it's a lot harder than people think, and it's harder than it looks, really.
Well, we're about to see if Venom find it any easier. And remember, Claw's skull markers remain on the cables, showing the distance Venom have got to beat. So it's all down to Assad and Jeremy.
3, 2, 1, go!
Come on, guys! That's it! They're going so fast.
They look so determined. You can just see how much they want to win this.
Come on, man. Yeah? So... I'll go under there.
Great stuff. They're both up.
Ready?
And they're perfectly in sync. But now the real work begins.
Come on.
Put your arms up high! Use each other!
Okay? Yeah, right hand. Left hand. Okay, let's go. God. Come on, arms higher.
Trusting someone else to hold you up is tough enough at ground level. But just imagine how terrifying it must be with such a huge drop below.
Think of hyperstrength. Yeah, man. Come on. We can do this. Look, we're nearly there.
Well, Jeremy sounds really confident.
Come on, no, stay. Stay, don't follow me now, brother.
Come on, guys!
We can do this. Come on, come with me. Pull it along. Pull it with me. A bit more.
The middle section of the cables is the hardest part. It's where it gets really wobbly.
Quick, we're nearly there.
But Venom are so close to Claw's marker skulls, they really can't afford to lose their balance now.
Nearly there. Stay.
This is so tense.
Shh. Stay.
Look how close they are.
Oh, they've almost beaten the other team. They've almost beaten Claw.
Yeah, that's it. They've reached Claw's skulls.
Yes, we won. Woo!
They've done it! They made it further!
Dude, you're doing the splits. Get up.
We're doing the splits.
Well, it looks like they don't want to be in any doubt about it. They're carrying on. Now, can they make it all the way?
Hello. Come on, we're nearly there. 2 skulls pulling along as he balance.
Oh, they're down. But it's all over. Venom have won, and they're delighted.
Venom is through! Yeah!
Once we saw how close we were on this, we knew we had to do it.
And then we just did a wide split just in case.
We're going to fall.
Yeah, just to make sure we won.
Because we wanted to win. Yeah, we went.
Yeah, we went just to pushing.
So we won, yeah.
And we weren't really.
Feels good. We're just going to win double jeopardy now.
That was another terrifying challenge. Let's remind ourselves of how the teams got on. Tyson seemed much more nervous than Oliver on the cables, but it was Oliver who caused both of their falls. They never gave up and had just got the skulls to the furthest point yet before their time ran out. That left Jeremy and Assad with a lot to do for Venom, and they faced the challenge head-on. They zoomed up the rigging, and despite the occasional wobble, never looked in threat of falling off. With minutes to spare, they easily made it to Claw's skulls and beyond. So there were strong performances from both teams, but no doubt that Venom were triumphant.
So Claw and Venom have just faced the Eliminator. Tyson for Claw, how was it for you?
It was hard because I'm quite short and everything. So the climbing up was quite hard, but I think we tried our hardest. So that's all we can do.
Ollie, how did you find that?
It was cool, but we think we did very well when we did it. But I think it had been an advantage for the taller people, so you could sort of angle up instead of leaning fully over, because we're about the same size.
If you could do it again, what would you do differently, Tyson?
Grow.
Yeah. Maybe grow. Yeah.
Is that what you think your disadvantage was, both yours and Ollie's height?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it was anything that we could change all of a sudden. And honestly, if I did it again, I would do it exactly the same thing because that was the best I could do.
Ollie, how was your balance up there? It's quite high up.
Yeah, I weren't expecting the wire to be wobbly, but when you're up there, it is very loose and wobbly, and it doesn't help when you're on a ship because it's rocking, so that doesn't help either.
Well, I think by the smiles on these faces here, it looks like we have a clear winner. Assad for Venom. You enjoyed that.
Oh, I really loved it, seriously. Yeah. It looks really hard, but we actually found it easy, and then when we've done it, we're like, we've won, we can do anything now. We're doing splits, 360 turns, weren't we?
Jeremy, did you enjoy it?
Yeah, that was mad. It looks hard, but it was actually pretty easy. The climbing bit, that took a while, but when you're up there, Ollie's right, it does wobble, except then you get used to it pushing the skull. And it felt so good after we pushed the second skull out of the road.
What was the key to your success, do you think?
Well, maybe
stopping and listening to each other.
Yeah, communicating with each other.
Because we stopped every now and then when we wobbled, and we got balance again.
And we were put your arm up, a little bit down.
Yeah. Because we really couldn't afford to lose this time.
Claw seemed to think that height was a bonus in this challenge. Jeremy, you are slightly taller, would you agree?
Yeah, but Assad's a bit shorter he's a bit the same size as them, so they might have even been hard for us because I'm taller and he's shorter and they're the same height.
Because he's heavier than me and we actually balance, so I put my weight against him.
Mm.
Yeah.
OK, Team Claw, unfortunately this time you go back to camp with nothing. Venom, once again you are through to Double Jeopardy. Now remember, Sting were watching your every move during that challenge. In fact, let's check out what they thought of Venom's performance.
Good start, good start.
Good luck, you guys.
One of Team Sting's advantages is that they get to choose who plays against them from Venom in Double Jeopardy. Captain of Team Sting, Stevie, is on board the Shattered Skull to make a better assessment. The others are watching from a boat on the port side.
What, they're going really fast. I saw it's really quick.
They're going just as quick as them too, aren't they?
No, they're going quicker.
We knew Assad was good at climbing.
Assad actually looks stronger than Jeremy in this. I'm quite surprised about that because we thought Jeremy had quite strong arm power, but Assad's pretty fast. I don't actually think I'd pick any of these guys so far because they actually look pretty strong.
Oh, look, they've nearly caught up. They've done it.
Well done, you guys!
Well done.
I think Venom have won.
So who do you reckon Stevie's going to pick for us?
I reckon Ricky and Savannah probably. Yeah, because she does have, like, she does know our strengths and weaknesses.
The best people maybe to work as a team, probably me and Savannah, or me and Bradley, but I think, in fairness, I think me and Savannah should get picked for the challenge and do a good job.
Definitely. I think because I think Venom's won, I'd probably go for Harry because he doesn't seem too stable on single wires from previous challenges, and I'd probably go for Imani because I don't want to go for Tani because she's a really, really strong person and player altogether, and I don't want to go for Assad or Jeremy because they've already played so they know what it's like, so I'd probably go for Harry and Imani. And from Sting, I'm going to pick Bradley because in most of the challenges I've seen that he's very good at balance, and I think that'll come in handy for Double Jeopardy. And I'm going to pick Ricky because I think we could definitely sweat out his balance, and he's also missed out on a few challenges, so I'm going to include him with that to make it more even for the team. So I'm going to pick Bradley and Ricky.
So no matter who Stevie picks, let's just all do our best because we've got to keep our lead because we're so close to escaping.
Yeah.
We just really need to hang on to it.
Yeah, we need to make sure we're in the lead by the final challenge and make sure that gives us an advantage. So,
yeah. We're the best anyway.
Cool. Team Sting?
Team Sting!
Team Claw have lost the Eliminator round. They go back to their camp to discuss their tactics for the penultimate challenge before the final escape.
How do you think we did in the challenge?
Well, I think you did well because you tried your best, and I'm proud of you to call you members of Team Claw, and like we can't help what happens in the end because Team Venom won.
Yeah, I think personally, I think you guys did really well because you weren't like, because Assad and Jeremy are taller than you, and like you had to stretch further and further and further.
If Sting win today, they will have 7 island torches. If we win tomorrow, we'll take one off them, which will put us on 6 and them on 6, and we will also receive one off the island, which will put us on 7.
Yeah.
That would mean we're on 7, Sting is on 6, and Venom is on 1.
Well,
We can still be ahead.
How do you think we're gonna like catch them up and get their back?
Well, it's only like one island torch, so I think that if we put our heads together, come up with a few strategies and just focus on the challenge, I think we could actually escape the island first.
Well, obviously, like follow the constitutions of Team Claw. Always try your best to defend, always cooperate, and remember that they are only as strong as their weakest member, which is kind of like teamwork sort of. Like, there's no point in you going fast if someone can't go as fast as you.
I was thinking, when we like do challenges, like as Ailey said, teamwork is involved. Like when there's might be one, but we don't want one person going off ahead and then one person running. For the next few days, we need to concentrate on winning. I'm not saying we have no fun, but we try to limit it.
Yeah, much more serious.
Because we don't want to be like Team Venom, where they like It might win the camp treat time.
And they don't focus. They just focus. Oh, this looks like a challenge. It looks well fun. So they just do it, win, and then they don't. And then when it comes to Double Jeopardy, oh, it's even better now. It's going to be even funner. No offense. Do it and then lose. No offense, but I think now we have to get quite serious. And although in challenges we may put our best thing forward, and you may really want to do the challenge, and we clash heads, upset you, I think it's probably going to be for the better. So if we upset anyone or someone takes it the wrong way, then you're going to have to deal with that, because we can make up after we escape from Scorpion Island. Because really, our main focus is escaping from Scorpion Island. It's not having fun at the moment, it's not being friends. We're coming to the end. We need to escape from Scorpion Island.
Yeah. Hands in, everybody.
Team Claw!
With the final race so close, you can feel the tension in the air, and it's only going to get worse. There's so much at stake, and our adventurers are pushing themselves beyond their limits.
In the eliminator round, Oliver and Tyson for Claw made a valiant effort to the top of the mast of the Shattered Skull. They found it difficult to get their balance and move along the cables.
Wait. Right hand.
Jeremy and Assad proved stronger.
We can do this. Look, we're nearly there.
And seemed at ease. And ultimately Venom got the furthest and won.
Yes, we won. Woo!
So now it's time for Double Jeopardy, where the challenge is much tougher and the stakes are raised for the adventurers. Team Sting will take on Team Venom as they battle it out for an island torch.
But as ever, there's a lot at stake. The island has decreed that if Team Venom win today's challenge, they'll gain 2 island torches, one of which they'll take from Team Sting.
Stevie, team captain of Sting. You've just seen Don't Look Down.
Yeah.
What are your initial thoughts?
I'm amazed how them 4 coped with it. I would do it, but I just think I'd be too scared of it. But I think they've got loads and lots of energy in that to do that. I think it was a really, really good challenge.
Do you think Sting stand a good chance in Double Jeopardy?
I think we've got quite a good chance with the people I've chosen, and hopefully we can win it and go back with more torches.
Now, come to mention it, do you know which 2 team members you will be choosing to play Don't Look Down?
Yeah, I'm going to pick Bradley and Ricky. I'm going to pick Bradley because from previous challenges I've seen that he's really, really good at balancing, and with Ricky I think he could be really, really good at balancing, and Ricky and Bradley get on really well.
Do you think your team will be happy with your decision?
I definitely think they'd be happy. I mean, I'm usually quite in charge of the challenge, people we pick for challenges in other Double Jeopardy, and I usually have a main talk about that. So I think they should be really pleased with who I picked.
What's your success rate like at the moment?
I think it's quite high actually. We've suddenly Claw from all the way through, they've gone really high, then they've dropped, and then we've taken over, and then they've gone high, and then we've dropped, and then we've taken over them again, and we're going to keep on. We're going to try and stay up until we escape.
Venom won the eliminator.
Yep.
You will be facing them in Double Jeopardy. It's time for you to make your decision which 2 team members you were going to choose. Remember, you can't pick Assad or Jeremy.
I'm going to pick Harry and Imani.
Harry's going to be picked again.
Mm-hmm.
Stevie, you've said your success rate is high.
Yeah.
Remember, you do have to risk an island torch. So if you win Double Jeopardy, Team Sting will walk away with 7 island torches. If you lose, you walk away with just 5. If Venom win, they will walk away with 3 island torches. If they lose, they walk back to camp with just 1. So the pressure is on. Are you feeling confident?
I'm definitely feeling so confident. It's going through the roof.
The moment has arrived. It's time for Double Jeopardy.
The shark-infested waters off Scorpion Island have been visited by a deserted pirate ship, the Shattered Skull. And the adventurers are going aboard for another massive test of endurance and bravery. The teams will race up the rigging and then make their way across terrifyingly high cables. But this is double jeopardy, and so the island is making things so much tougher for Sting and Venom. This time, they don't just have to clamber out over the cables, they've got to take skulls and hook them onto a rope between them. Each team has 5 skulls and 4.5 minutes to hang them into position. When the adventurers are up on the cables, the only thing between them and an epic fall is each other. And whichever team gets all 5 skulls in place quickest, or has the most skulls hooked on when the time runs out, wins.
Team Sting, Bradley and Ricky, are you ready?
Ready!
3, 2, 1, go!
And they're off. They've got such a long way to climb, but they're really hauling themselves up that rigging. Bradley's made it up first, and Ricky needs to join him as soon as possible because the clock is ticking.
Come on, mate. 1, 2, 3. Just hook it on, yeah?
Hold on.
Perfect.
Hold on.
Right, give me a hand, give me a hand. Come on. Do it like that, that's good.
High up, right, go.
High up. Let's go, fast. Come on. Right. Let go of this hand. Good arm, yes.
That's the first skull on. It seemed easy, but each one they get on becomes another obstacle in their way as they go out again.
Cool. There you go.
There we go, got it. Let's go.
Keep our hands high.
No, high.
This is quick work.
Don't let go of the...
And that's the second skull on. It's so tricky to keep balanced when you're putting the skull into position. It would be impossible solo, but Sting are showing real teamwork.
Bradley and Ricky doing so well at the moment. Their communication is brilliant.
Perfect. Right, hand. Hand.
High. Right, you lean a bit.
Whoa!
Right, high.
A near fall for Sting there.
Really there.
Right here.
Right, we're gonna
This
fall.
hand off.
Keep it high, right with there. Get it on! Oh, yes.
And that's skull number 3. Just 2 more to go. Really strong winds blow past you up in the rigging. It would be so easy to let a skull slip and plummet to the deck below. But so far, Sting seem rock solid.
2 left, man. Come on, man. Who's gonna do this? That's it.
Right, hands locked on.
The best.
That's best.
Under.
Brilliant.
Up.
Let's get our hands high.
If we're going high, I ain't gonna fall.
And this is where it gets really tricky. The middle of the cables is the wobbliest part.
High.
And that is going to make it so hard to balance.
We're gonna fall.
Oh, they really need to steady themselves. No, they're down. Bad news for Sting. They couldn't keep balance, so Bradley toppled off. And that means it's back to the start for them.
Let's go.
High.
Right, high. Let's pull our hands high. Come on.
Higher.
It's easy, so. High, just give him high. We're not losing now. We're not losing now.
Ricky is keeping his eyes on the prize, but there's a long way to go yet.
Yes!
Oh, but that's Bradley with the penultimate skull. The cables get wider apart as they get further away from the start, meaning the skulls get harder and harder to hook on. But Bradley just managed to reach.
Triggers it. Oh, there we go. Oh, my hands. Right, come on, let's get out a bit.
With less than 40 seconds to go, the pressure is really on Sting. Can they get that final skull in place?
Okay, bend your arms.
They must be exhausted. They're looking wobbly, but they need to speed up.
Oh, not falling now.
No, we're not. So close.
They're nearly there.
Yes.
Now, they've just got to hook it on.
Hook that on.
Yes.
Yeah!
And that's it. With only seconds to spare, Sting have done it.
Awesome.
It was hard and my legs were shaking. I was terrified, but now we've done it and it just feels brilliant. I think we did pretty well. Didn't
Yeah,
we?
I think we went quite fast.
Yeah.
Good.
That's it, man.
Oh.
Now, let's see what Venom can do. Up for them, it's Harry and Imani.
Venom, are you ready?
Ready!
3, 2, 1, go!
And they're off.
Come on, Harry.
Oh, you're quick.
Imani's making great time, but Harry seems to be struggling.
Come on, Harry.
She's up.
Yeah.
Finally, Harry's made it too. At this point, Sting had already picked up their first skull and was starting their crossing. So Venom really need to pick the pace up.
Do you know where to attach it to? Yeah. Right. Other one.
Nice and high. Ready? Right.
That's it, Harry. I'll grab hold of that a sec and then I'll hook this on.
I'll grab the next one.
Yep, that's the first skull on. But this does not bode well for Venom. The first skull is the easiest to reach, and yet Imani still struggled to hook it on.
You got it. Don't drop it.
I'm not looking down.
Don't look down.
Well, vertigo might be the least of their problems.
Right, you ready?
This is worryingly slow.
Step and step. Step. Steady. Count, height. Keep that arm straight. Keep that arm straight. Keep them straight. Keep them straight. Nice and straight.
They're communicating well, but they do not look comfortable up there.
Hang on. No. I'm gonna go in a minute.
No, you're not. Keep your arms nice and straight.
Lean back, both. Wait, whoa!
No.
Oh! Oh no, he's down!
Oh, this is bad.
In this challenge, you've got to work as a team. Try balancing on the cable on your own, and there's only one possible outcome. So they're right back to the start.
Bend knees a bit.
I'll pull you in a bit. I'm falling. Keep me in a bit. 3, 2.
No, because like...
This is not getting any better.
Oh, this is hard.
And there's less than 2 minutes left on the clock.
No, right, try just stand up straight.
Oh.
And then, like, grab hold.
Nightmare! Harry's off again. And that means they've both got to go all the way back to the beginning.
Time is running out. They're going to have to be quick here if they want to get those 5 skulls.
Come on, Harry. We've got to do this for Venom.
Right, let's just go. Ah! Okay, you ready?
It's now or never for Venom.
3.
Right, keep your legs straight.
Ready? Yeah, that's it.
That's it. This is hard.
Let's start.
Oh, God,
Oh no! Another fall! Harry leans too far forward, sending himself into thin air and knocking Imani off too. Square one again. And with less than 30 seconds left, any comeback now would be miraculous.
Oh my God, let's just go for it.
Right, come on.
Go.
Right, stay up. Stay up.
They are surely just playing on for dignity. Can they get at least one more skull on?
Hey, this is keeping my balance. Hook up, quick!
Yeah, it's there.
4, 3, 2, 1. Game over.
Failure for Venom. They must be devastated.
I think we wasted a lot of time at the beginning just trying to get the hang of it, and being scared of falling off, so like not taking that one step further.
We were on it and we were fine at the beginning, but as we went along, the wires got wider, so you lost your balance more, which was quite hard, and we kept like falling off, but we managed to get 2, but I don't think we did too well. But
This double jeopardy round could barely have been tougher. Let's take another look at the team's extremely different stories. Even the initial climbs made it feel like it was going to go Sting's way. Ricky and Bradley zoomed up and were en route to their first skull delivery by the time Harry made it to the top of the rigging. As soon as they got onto the cables, the outcome began to seem inevitable. Harry and Imani's wobbles were only broken up by their falls, and they were lucky even to get 2 skulls in place before the time ran out. Ricky and Bradley seemed much more comfortable up there, and though Bradley did take a tumble, sending them back to the start as well, they did manage to place all 5 skulls with seconds to spare. A comprehensive victory for Sting.
Well, it was an incredible challenge. We do only have one winner. We'll come to that in a second. First of all, Venom, Harry, what happened up there?
At first we were a bit nervous, so we were taking it like slow and steady. But I think that was our disadvantage, and then we kept falling off. But at the end, when we were running out of time, we just decided to go for it, and we got 2.
How difficult is it to balance up there? Because as we can see, the wind is a little bit hard as well.
Yeah, it's really difficult to balance, because as you're going out, it gets wider, so then it's like more, you have to balance more, it's hard.
And how is your buddy?
Yeah, she's really good.
Imani, did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it, yeah.
Okay with the height?
I was all right with the height, but it was very far down.
And how was Harry? Was he helping you? Was he talking you through it?
Yeah, Harry was helping me. He was really good, and I think we just like helped each other get through it.
If you could do it again, what would you do differently, Harry?
I think because we've already done it once, I think we'd know a bit more of how to do it. So I think we'd just go for it a bit more, and hopefully we'll get all 5.
So once again, Venom get through to double jeopardy. Unfortunately, they can't quite do it.
Yeah.
Are you disappointed?
Yeah, very.
What are you going to do? Not many challenges left.
I know, it's quite hard, because it's like, my teammates are always like winning the eliminator, but then I'm always in the double jeopardy that we lose.
Imani, how do you think Venom can stop this losing streak?
I'm not quite sure. I think it all rests on other teams' tactics and how they decide to play the game.
So Venom, you will return to camp with only 1 island torch, not winning this challenge. However, Sting victorious again.
woo!
The dream team back in action?
Yeah, definitely. We've done every challenge we've done together. We seem to have done really well, and we've just done it again, so really proud.
The thing is, at the start of Scorpion Island, it was about a week into it, and we started off like a really, not a low down team, but we didn't have many torches as Claw or Venom, and we thought, oh no, this is the end for us. But obviously we've come back and got 7 torches. So.
You've worked hard to get this far.
Yeah.
So you do gain another island torch, which is great news. So you will return to camp with 7 island torches.
Yep.
Way in the lead. Do you want that island torch?
Oh, most definitely.
There's the island torch that you've won.
Thank you.
And boys, here's the torch that you risked. Congratulations. Well done.
The teams leave the shattered skull and make their way back to Scorpion Island. It's time for the captains of Sting, Claw and Venom to do the captain's task.
Who will it be? Ailey? Stevie? Millie? It's Millie. So what's the task?
Spell 7 to win.
Millie has 10 chances to spell at least 7 words without seeing them, as Ailey reads them out.
C-A-M-P.
First one, straight off.
Island. I-S-L-A-N-D.
2 right, well done.
Skip.
Remember, if she loses, Sting and Claw get the luxuries instead.
T-E, escape.
Number 3 in the bag.
Scorpion. S-C-O-R-P-I-O-N. Scorpion.
She gets the 4th one right.
Mystery. M-Y-S-T-E-R-Y.
She's not showing any signs of pressure.
This is a long word. Take your competition. C-O-M-P-E-T-I-T-I-O-N.
6 right, and she only needs 1 more to win for Venom.
S-T-R-A-G-Y.
Oh, she got it wrong. The pressure's on now.
R-I-V. A-L-R-Y.
She's done it. It's luxury time for Venom.
2, 1. Oh, cool! Face paints!
Oh yeah!
Awesome!
Face paints.
Woo! Oh yeah, good job!
Oh my god, I'm getting another artist.
That one's a different.
Oh no!
In a different place to that one.
Looking gorgeous!
Oh yeah. That looks so awesome.
You look amazing.
How did the other teams feel about Venom not sharing their face paints?
Business to attend to.
Hey! Can we have some? Can we have some?
We decided as a team.
That's not very
me and
nice.
Tani, that because you were teasing us.
That's not very nice.
You were teasing us.
I'll shoot you.
Well,
Stop it!
Night falls on Scorpion Island. At the moment, Team Sting are in the lead with 7 island torches. Team Claw have 5. And Team Venom only have 1 torch.
But the next challenge is prepared. The drums echo over the island. All 3 teams are being called to the island fire. Good evening.
Evening.
Gather around the island fire. First of all, hello Stevie.
Hello.
How's Sting today?
We is amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
And why are you amazing?
Because we now have like 7 torches and we're like clear, really. I think we've all had a brilliant day today and we just had so much fun and the ship was amazing and it was just cool.
2 members that stood out for you today would definitely be Bradley and Ricky.
Definitely.
They did the Don't Look Down challenge, even though they looked down. Are you proud of them?
I'm definitely proud of them. I'd definitely say that they've totally like shown up to the Sting reputation and they've made it even bigger.
Okay. Ailey, had a good day?
Yeah.
Yeah?
even though we didn't win the Eliminator and go through Double Jeopardy, I still feel like our team did very well and I'm proud of them.
How's team spirit in Claw at the moment?
Well, Team Spirit and Claw just got a lot more competitive because we had a little chat today and we decided that we're going to focus on winning Escape from Scorpion Island, and I think now we're all just on a high and hoping to win.
Now, there's several people wearing makeup around the Island Fire tonight. There's JK, Millie, Tani, Imani and Jeremy.
And Joel. And Joel.
Now, Millie, when you joined Venom, we thought this is the turnaround for them. And you've not really been an impact player.
I think that we have a really strong team. It's just we haven't had the challenge that, you know, proves that we are a strong team yet.
But Millie, we're running out of challenges.
Having a lot of island torches doesn't guarantee that you're going to win, it guarantees you an advantage. So we could still bring it around and maybe win.
But even though the pressure is on, Team Venom is not giving up.
No way.
Are you giving up?
No!
Good. Is everyone ready to find out what the next challenge is?
Yeah.
I think we've been here before. Sting, you won the challenge, so therefore you bypass the Eliminator and go straight through to Double Jeopardy.
Again.
So once again, it's Team Claw facing Venom in the next challenge. Let's find out what it is.
Oh my days. Oh my days.
So you've just seen the name of the challenge. What is it?
Daredevil Drop.
Daredevil Drop.
Not a good response there from all three team captains.
Stevie?
It's going to be something like what we did today, going across something, but I have a feeling there's going to be like trip steps or something that will make you fall, so you have to check in front of you and you have to like go around and grab as many skulls as possible, and there's might be like drops that's going to be really high up.
Millie, Daredevil Drop.
Maybe this is kind of taking a spin on Stevie's idea. Maybe like you've got a big square and there are loads of like secret trapdoors and you've got to go around and like it's kind of puzzle and you've got to get lots of skulls and stuff, but like if you step in the wrong one then you fall and maybe another member of your team's got to go or something like that.
Okay, so it's high, you could fall, and it's something to do with skulls. Well, talk to your teammates, see what you think it may be.
So, Daredevil Drop, what's it all about? Well, Stevie thinks it's something to do with ladders, and Millie thinks it's something to do with trapdoors.
It's nothing to do with ladders and nothing to do with trapdoors. For you watching at home right now, this is what Daredevil Drop actually is.
A hot air balloon has crashed into a set of cables high above Thunder River. To free it and its cargo, the adventurers must race back and forth across the gorge on precarious handbikes. Just look at that drop. This is not a challenge for the faint-hearted. Okay, teams, gather around the island fire again. So the next challenge is called Daredevil Drop. Sting, you won the challenge today, which means once again you bypass the Eliminator.
So it's Claw versus Venom. Claw, step up to the island fire and place your hands on the island palms. The flame has faded under 3 of Team Claw's handprints, but 2 are smouldering brighter than ever. These are the ones selected to play by the island.
Playing Daredevil Drop, the next challenge on Scorpion Island will be Ailey and Jemima. Ailey?
Well, me and Jemima haven't worked together in a team yet, I don't think, have we? No, we haven't worked together, so it'll be interesting to see if we're a good team.
How'd you get on in the camp?
Yeah, all right.
Pretty good friends.
Pretty good friends.
Yeah, well, good friends then. Good friends.
Really good friends. But how are you going to work as a team, do you reckon, Jemima?
Yeah, well, it sounds like a really good challenge to do, so I think we and Ellie will work as a good team. Hope for the best.
Okay, Claude, you may step down.
Team Venom, step up to the island fire, place your hands on the island palm, and let's find out who's playing. playing for Team Venom will be Millie and Tani. Millie,
Yeah.
you said earlier that you haven't won many challenges.
No, this is like the second challenge I've done in Venom, and I'm really pleased I'm doing it with Tani because we're really good friends.
Okay, Tani, you've done all right in the challenges.
Yeah.
Really good, in fact. But you just can't get past Double Jeopardy.
No.
Why is the next challenge going to be different?
I have no idea what the challenge is, so I don't know.
So until you see it, you don't know. But remember, island torches are really important.
We're going to try our best.
And you've never worked together before?
No. We've always been against.
Okay. You may step down from the Island Fire.
So to recap, tomorrow in the Eliminator, it will be Claw taking on Venom.
So you've got lots to talk about. Remember, there is only one island torch left to play for. And you've also got to remember how important they are in the final race to escape. So really got to put in 100% tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so go back to your camps, discuss it, and have a good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Sting now have 7 island torches. Claw have 5. Venom, they still only have 1.
And there is only one island torch left to win. Can Venom possibly claim it?
There's only one way to find out. Join us next time as we try to escape from Scorpion Island.
Next time, the teams go head-to-head to win the last island torch.
Keep going!
There's a celebration in camp.
And the island has a massive twist in store for Venom.
Oh my God. What?